welcome to Tasmania, the last state that we have yet to explore in Australia, and we're going to start with Hobart.
So we are staying in the downtown area of Hobart, and it's quite close to one of the most popular spots to visit, which is Battery Point. And that's where we're going to walk to now. There's a couple of spots we can visit along the way. We're going to go and see if we can grab a coffee first thing. And there's also lots of historical buildings for us to check out as well.
It looks new.
Yeah, it's from the 1830s.
I think they've done some restoration. It looks very nice. But we are now taking a walk through Battery Point, and this area is the original settlement of Hobart. So obviously lots of history. It must have like the oldest buildings around here. Well, Tassie in general has quite a strong link to Cornwall, where I'm from in the UK. So I'm looking out for like Cornish style houses and cottages. And today I'd like to find a Cornish pasty. Really, really quaint and gorgeous little bakery.
This was recommended, this one.
Why do we live in the Gold Coast?
What do you mean?
I don't know, like, I think if we move back to Australia, I think I'll be going somewhere a bit more like this.
Really?
Yeah, there's just more charm. Like, Gold Coast is great for like the beach and year-round good weather, but I don't cope with the humidity and the heat, and it's a bit surface level. I know I just love the old buildings, I love the cool temperatures. Like, that's so cute. We stopped at a cafe that looked too cute to walk on by. It's called Ozus, not sure how you pronounce it, but they have a back area and a little front area. And we thought we'd just sit out here because it's beautiful weather today. We can see all the way down the street and it's absolutely gorgeous. And we thought we'd grab some coffees. And it's just so cute. I mean, look, little Port Douglas teaspoon, and then where have you got? Coolgardie, WA. It's such like quaint English village vibes here. It's the most Englishy feeling place I think I've been to in Australia. I just love it here.
So first impressions of Hobart are going very well. It's really impressing us. And because it has such strong connections with English, there's a huge criminal convict population here from the UK, and they use that to build most of the buildings here. They started this big brick industry. That's why we have a lot of red bricks, because they had such rich clay deposits here. They used what they had in the area, and now a lot of the buildings are red brick. You're probably going to notice that in our video today.
It does look cool with the mountain behind. We are getting also Wellington vibes from this place so far. I mean, we still have a lot more to discover. We literally walked about 5 minutes down the road from the hotel, but definitely some Wellington vibes, bit of like UK vibes. It's just like this mix of places that it's reminding us of. And it's like so different to other places that we know of Australia. Like we know Brisbane and Sydney, and it's unique and I like it.
Get really excited when we come to a new place, and I just want to go and experience everything. I want to eat in all places, have coffee everywhere, and I do get carried away. Charlotte has to help me rein it in a little bit.
Circa 1853, constructed by a prosperous ex-convict, Cooper's Cottage. I love all the history. This place, Battery Point, is definitely a must-do in Hobart. It's gorgeous.
What date does that one say, Shaz?
1835, really old. Because they're all historic buildings, they all have the information on them.
So all of these cute little cottages in Arthur Circus, they've each got a plaque out the front telling you a bit about the history. This one here, purchased by an ex-convict for £40 back in 1847.
He had a better life than the rest of us back home.
40 quid. 40 quid, Shaz.
That would have been a lot back then, though.
It would have been a lot back then. When we got here yesterday, we had this crazy wind coming down from the north. There's this phenomena, which is called the Roaring Forties, which apparently has these crazy winds that sweep across the Southern Ocean. And I think that's why we were reminded so much of Wellington when we got here.
So if you want to go to Mona, which is one of the top things to do in Hobart, it's the Museum of Old and New Art. You can get the ferries. It's a 30-minute journey that takes you up to the museum. We were thinking about going, but it's actually quite pricey. The ferry return is about $30, and then to go into the museum, I think was from $39 per person. So it would have been like $100, $120 just to go to the museum. Most museums are free. I mean, it did look really cool to be fair. So I don't know, very expensive ticket to a museum. We can't find any info, but this place was supposed to be a tourist point here near Salamanca. These are Kelly steps, and they're 3 flights of stairs. I think they're really, really old, very historical, and essentially they were just made, I think, from a shortcut to get down from Battery Point down to Salamanca. But it's a little bit underwhelming, but some stairs if you want to walk down them. But Salamanca area itself is really beautiful. It's just near the wharf. The buildings here are absolutely gorgeous. And this is also home to where they do the famous Salamanca Markets every Saturday. It's one of the top things to do in Hobart. We unfortunately aren't here on the weekend, but we hear all about the Salamanca Markets. They are huge. So if you're here in a weekend, that's definitely something to add to your itinerary.
So it doesn't actually matter that we're not here on a Saturday for the markets, because the Salamanca Art Centre seems to be open on normal business days, and there's heaps of stuff to have a look at in here. There's little workshops, there's old courtyards with historical information, and the building is obviously very old. But yeah, the Salamanca Art Centre is definitely something I would recommend taking a walk around. I think they have a theatre upstairs as well, and there's a few galleries with exhibitions going on.
If you just plopped me here, I would never guess I was in Australia. Hobart is so different to the rest of Oz. I really like it. So far, great impressions. There's a lot of history of whaling, I think, in this area. The more I'm around here, the more I feel like this should be New Zealand, not Australia. It's very New Zealandy. We are taking a drive up to Mount Wellington now, so it's about half an hour drive out of Hobart. It's one of the top things to do. It's supposed to have a spectacular view of the city. We have just jumped into our car that we've hired through East Coast Car Rental, and we can offer you 10% off your next hire with East Coast, so we'll leave the link in the description below.
What is that, Shaz?
A kidna, we had to stop. It was so cute. So it's 15 minutes driving, but 2 hours on foot if you want to walk. We're about halfway between sea level up to the summit of Mount Wellington. Don't look, so be surprised. We're just spoilers of the summit.
This road is just incredible.
Whoa! I can't believe how high up we are! Whoa! I did not expect this. You know what you think's happened? I think I've seen pictures from Bruny Island viewpoint thinking that was Mount Wellington. This is not what I thought it was gonna be. Wow, we're so high up. We're not quite at the summit, we're nearly there, but we just found this viewpoint and oh my God. Look at that view, wow. That's unbelievable. Hobart's massive. Wow, Hobart is impressing me so much today. I want to know how high up we are. Wow.
Well, we have arrived at the summit, but man, that temperature has dropped. It's dropped down about 5 degrees, I think. So we're down to 15 degrees up here.
Nice, look at those clouds.
The clouds are awesome.
What are they called?
Cumulonimbus.
It's pretty much a 360-degree view from up here, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's quite a large car park, but there's this little boardwalk here right next to where we've parked. Oh wow, that's cold. So we're gonna take a walk along here. Charles Darwin has been here. He climbed the mountain. In 1836, he spoke about it. Look at it when it's snowy. Ooh, it's already cold. It'll be freezing in winter.
So I've since come to learn that the indigenous local people know this mountain as kunanyi. I think that's how you pronounce it. And everyone that walks on these trails, everyone that has an experience with this mountain becomes connected in some kind of way. And yeah, it's such an amazing landscape, but we just had no idea that this was up here. So totally took us by surprise with these first impressions. I
know there's not many places nowadays where you go to and you're surprised, and I think I knew about Hobart, but I didn't know too much.
No.
So it's all kind of this awesome surprise, and it's so much better than I was expecting, and I'm so happy about it. This little walkway is only 200 meters from the car park. It's called the Botanical Walk, and it goes to the true summit here.
I'm guessing it's called the Botanical Walk because of all these little mini pinnacles. There's some up there by the summit as well. When we're coming up the mountain, we could see these columns of rock, which I think comes from volcanic activity. And then these pinnacles may just be extensions of that have worn away with the weather, the wind and the rain over time. I'm just guessing, but it's an educated guess.
Down by Port Arthur, that area, they've got massive versions of these.
Woohoo! I'm on the summit. Get in.
Oh. Whoa!
Look at that building over there.
Where? What is that?
Observation tower.
Oh, we'll go there. That's cool.
Oh, that wind is really picking up now. But up here, they do have some places where you can get a break from the wind. That is probably one of the most scenic toilets that I've ever seen. is one of the buildings over here. And they also have this awesome observation window, which is like this sloped roof, big glass front observation room where you can go and have a look over the Hobart Harbour. I think I want to go in there because it's getting colder and colder.
Oh wow, look, there's a whole boardwalk down here. This place just keeps surprising us. Wow.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So the shelter is super nice and warm and toasty in there. There's obviously no wind inside, and it's kind of like a little greenhouse. Got glass all around it, so it just absorbs the sunlight and heats up on the inside. Couldn't really talk in there because there was a baby having an absolute meltdown. Just so overwhelmed with the excitement of being on top of Mount Wellington. But we're taking a walk along the boardwalk now, and we're gonna see where it leads.
Well, if you want to have a good perspective of Hobart, then this is where to come. Woohoo! Back down to sea level now, and we're going to take a walk around the Royal Tasman Botanic Gardens. Wow! These big ferns remind me of New Zealand. This is the lily pond area. There's lots of different areas from different flora all over the world. They have like Chinese section, New Zealand section, Japanese section. And right now we're in the lily pond section where they have a beautiful, nice little white picket bridge that looks really, really picturesque. And they have ducks in the pond. And it's just a beautiful garden here in Hobart City. I don't know what it is. It's like a pigeony duck crossed with like a New Zealand bird, like a weka. You're funny. This little souvenir store, acting as a greenhouse again, very hot in there. Autumn is coming and we can see that in the botanical gardens. There's tinges of yellows in the leaves. And we spoke to the man in there and we asked about the bird and he said it was a native hen.
Or affectionately known as a turbo truck.
Oh, they called them, the nickname was the turbo truck. Apparently there's only a couple of them here a few years ago and they just seem to have bred really well, and now there's quite a lot of them here, so this is where they like to live, but they're apparently nothing fancy, they're just like a native hen, but we like them. I don't know what this is. It looks Mediterranean, maybe it's the pod. There's no signs, but it's stunning and it looks like it would be such a beautiful event or wedding venue. I love Hobart. Everything's so nice here. Oh wow, it's all with wood. Never seen that before. With tree trunks. Sustainable.
We finally made it to the Japanese garden. Japanese gardens always tend to look very aesthetic.
This is a cold environment. You experience a marked drop in temperature. Yes, I love the cold. It's hot out here. Whoa, cool. Oh, 6.7 degrees, 90%. Oh, lovely. Not too many plants that can survive in the subantarctic. It's so nice. It's so far so much warmer than I was thinking. I've just packed all hoodies and jumpers and beanies. Now this is the kind of temperature I want.
So this subantarctic plant house is supposed to replicate the kind of temperature and kind of environment that you get on Macquarie Island, and you get all the sounds of the bird life and seals and all of that kind of thing playing in speakers in there as well as the temperature drop.
It was lovely in there.
You liked it, didn't you? Well, it's dinner time and we've decided to come into Hobart CBD to find something to eat. And we have one place in mind. It's called Bangkok City.
Seemed like a local's favourite for lunch. Everybody was saying that it's such a great place to go for lunch, but there were so many places to choose from, like so many places to eat around the CBD.
North Hobart as well. There was a whole section of Elizabeth Street. Has loads of options up there.
Loads of options.
I think if you lived here, you'd just be like trying a different restaurant every weekend. But anyway, Bangkok City is just up here. Let's go and have a look. You like the CBD?
It's not too bad. Like CBDs are always a bit like, can be a bit, oh my gosh, a bit iffy. But I mean, we're honestly just walking down the main shopping street, it seems, like the main retail space. Yeah, it seems fine. I honestly, like, I'm really so impressed by Hobart. I really, really like this city. Oh, Bangkok City. I wonder how spicy that is. I think this is gonna be really good. You know when you're like unsure, Thai food is always a bit hit and miss, but this looks like I have high expectations and it looks really good. So, I'm so hungry, guys. We've had a big day. Oh, I'm gonna go to the cauliflower first.
I can already tell that is so delicious. Also a little spicy.
We did get chili noodles, so I don't know why we're surprised it's spicy. Wow, no wonder people flock here.
You were so hungry. Now look what you've got yourself into.
No, because just 2 mains and a side is normal, but they are massive and we still got a side dish to come. We can do takeaway, I guess. Oh my God. This is the best Thai I've had in Australia. That looks delicious.
We definitely over-ordered, but this is so delicious.
And it's really affordable.
Yeah, everything on this table slaps. Well, my belly is full.
Very happy. I'd go back to that again and I'll devour that chili noodle. Was the best dish. That was so good.
Well, I think it's very, very obvious that we thoroughly enjoyed our time here in Hobart. Our first impressions were top tier.
Yeah, I loved it. So pleasantly surprised by Hobart because I didn't really know what to expect here, and I've just had a great day. We had great weather, beautiful sights, good food, nice coffee. Loved it. So thank you guys for watching, and make sure you stick around because we are about to go and explore the rest of Tasmania. So hit that subscribe button and we'll see you soon. Bye.